President Abraham Lincoln was inaugurated for his first term as the 16th U.S. President on March 4, 1861. At 4:30 a.m. on April 12, 1861, Union-held Fort Sumter was attacked by Confederate forces in Charleston, South Carolina. On April 15, 1861, President Lincoln ordered a call to arms to defend the Capitol by issuing a presidential proclamation calling for 75,000 state militia volunteers to suppress the Confederate rebellion after the attack at Fort Sumter. 3 days later, on April 18, 1861, 500 Pennsylvania soldiers known to history as the First Defenders faced a large, angry, violent mob of 2,500 Confederate sympathizers who were determined to resist the march of these Pennsylvania volunteers through Baltimore City. At one point, the angry mob picked up bottles and stones and bricks, and they began to hurl them toward these Pennsylvania volunteers, and a bloody riot broke out on the streets of Baltimore as the volunteers were marching south down Howard Street to Camden Station, determined to protect the U.S. Capitol. There were a number of injuries that day, April 18th, but many who were there claimed that the very first person to be injured was not a soldier. Instead, it was an elderly African-American man wearing the uniform of the Washington Artillery Company from Pottsville, who were the Pennsylvania First Offenders, and who was Nicholas "Nick" Biddle. They came from the cities of Allentown, Lewistown, Reading, and Pottsville. Among their ranks was a 65-year-old black man named Nicholas "Nick" Biddle, also known as the first man to shed blood during the Civil War. The country is beginning to break, but for 500 men, this is still just a journey. They are not soldiers, not yet. Some have no weapons, some have never left home, and all of them are walking into something they do not yet understand. You are one of them. You are Nicholas "Nick" Biddle, and you've just arrived in Baltimore.